Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is Buona here, back with another trucking video. Today we're showing off a brand.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Brand new mod called PhotorealisticExperience mod. Some of you may know it as ProjectNG. And I got introduced to this mod actually when I came back to American Truck Sim recently. And it is, the best way to describe it is just, it's actually pretty good. It's a sky texture and road texture mod. I also have the PBR Road Material Pack, ProjectNG. And now you probably saw the free version of this. And this is the mod that I had on my mod list, the last video I did. And the free version of this is still available, but I decided to upgrade to the paid experience. And PhotorealisticExperience mod, I think it's version 1.06. So I'll put the link in the show description so we can check it out. Today we're going to be going from Bend, Oregon to Montana, to Miles City, Montana. I'm going to be picking up some milk. Oddly enough, my truck needs to be repaired, so I'm going to go ahead and repair that. And yeah, after I repair it, we'll come back and show you guys what's going on. All right, I'm back. So apparently in the process of getting repaired, time kind of zips on by, and the milk job expired on me. So we're going to be actually taking a double trailer of Walmart goods from Eugene, Oregon. From Eugene, Oregon over to Miles City. And go ahead and begin that delivery now. Sadly, the time turned to night, so we won't be able to see all the beautiful sky textures just yet, but I'm pretty sure time will catch up with us and we'll be able to see some stuff. I could just open up the dev console and turn it to daytime.
Turn left.
But I don't know how to do that just yet. I'd have to look it up. And I'm feeling a tad bit lazy. I'm in here on a lazy Sunday afternoon.
Turn right.
Enjoying my Sunday trucking.
Turn right.
It's a very relaxing game, I gotta say. I've been really enjoying it. We been doing some amazing things with our community over on my live stream and my community at twitch.tv/Buona. Discord.gg/Buona. We've got like 14 people, I think. Probably about 10 active people in our virtual trucking company called ATB, and we even got some paint jobs and stuff. I got all into that. Got all into that. I learned how to do truck paint jobs and trailer paint jobs. We've done paint jobs for the Peterbilt 389. For the Cascadia, also the W900, and also the Western Star 57X. We just did that. Although the tools really haven't caught up to the Western Star yet. The Western Star is brand new. I did find some template files on the forum, and we got some skins for that. So I keep calling them skins. I interchange the term skins and paint jobs mainly because of just playing MMOs and other games and shooters that call things skins. Trucks don't have skin, obviously, right? At least I don't think they do. But we're riding the John Ruda Peterbilt 389 glider. Currently my favorite truck. I don't see that changing anytime soon. Talked about this in some of my other videos about how I just have some childhood influence with this truck. And we are doing some...
Keep to the right.
We're doing some World of Trucks contracts as part of the Cruise in Montana event. I think we're almost done with that event. We got about... I don't know, 20 million miles left out of 100 million. very close. So I'm contributing to that by taking this job from Oregon to Montana. Get some miles going. So, ProjectNG or photorealistic mod. Sadly, I'm gonna just start with what I don't like. As you can look at these PBR road textures. What I don't like is it doesn't do anything to the night sky. Just look up. It's just default night. Other mods out there like JBX,
Use the left lane ahead.
they do have some night stuff. I really wish, because I like this mod a lot, really wish that they would add some night sky textures to this game. Check this out. Let's get closer to the road here. So you can see some of these textures. I'll turn on the bright lights too. I might
To the right. And then take
I
the
might
exit on the right.
might upset some people on the road, but I'm gonna keep the bright lights on so you can get a good look at these textures.
The right exit ahead.
And I'm actually not even at 400% scaling. I'm at 200%. Well, we'll keep it at 200% now. 400% will probably be a lot more crisper per.
Turn right.
Yeah, 400% would be a lot better.
In 650 feet, turn left.
So we'll probably turn it up after we pick up this trailer,
You have arrived at your destination.
or double trailer, I should say. A bit of a wide turn now. Okay. Cool. There's our load. That's not gonna work. Given that I gotta go the other way, this might not be a good idea, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Let's see. Yeah, we might be doing some funkiness here. Yeah, this probably wasn't the best idea. Donk. We're fine. 28-point turn, guys. Try my best not to go third-person camera, but I think in this case I need to. Because getting out of here might be a little challenging with the double trailer. There we go. A little wide action here.
Turn right.
All the way on the sidewalk. There we go. May look easy there. Alright, so we're going to pause here at this green light. Now it's a red light. And we're going to change this over to 400% scaling. Just so we can get the best look here. Because I usually stream with 200%, so we're going to go with 400% today. Of course I want to keep these settings. What are you talking about? Gosh. Take a swig of the old coffee here. Oh, that's pretty. Even prettier. So if you came in at the beginning of the video and you didn't make it this far, you're probably like, the textures look okay, but yeah, my default game at 400% looks better. I apologize because I wasn't at 400% scaling. At some point, I'm going to have to get serious about 2PC streaming so I can do this kind of stuff.
In 650 feet.
It's just
turn
I've had some really rough experiences with using 2PCs to stream.
Turn left.
namely with sound. People think video is the challenge. It's not.
650 feet, turn left.
Video is not the problem. It's always sound that is the biggest headache with doing 2 PC streaming. Oh, we got to turn up there. So, there's technologies that make it easier today, like NDI. You guys may have heard of NDI. NDI has its challenges too. It's mostly bandwidth, network bandwidth. It saturates your bandwidth pipeline, even with gigabit. But in my experience with doing 2 PC streaming, it's always been about capture cards and mixers and all that kind of stuff. Oh, that's a red light. I apologize, officer. I'm not drunk. There we go. It's always been about the you know, mixers and capture cards and stuff like that. But the beauty of it and the the benefit of it, look at more of these roads here as I'm running my mouth. The beauty and the benefit of doing that is that you offload a lot of the encoding of your live video to another machine, so that if you do decide to use all your GPU resources or all your CPU resources on the video game, you don't have to worry about the stream suffering. So that means I can run the highest possible frame rate that my computer can handle on my gaming PC and still be able to stream it. Right. These days, if you use NVENC or NVIDIA encoding, it's usually not that big of a deal to do a single PC stream, which is why I still do it. I still do single PC streaming because of just because NVENC is so good. I have a 3080 now, and doing GPU streaming is great. But now when you get to high-end games like this, Star Citizen, what else? Minecraft.
Use the left lane ahead.
When you get the games that are taxing, Microsoft Flight Sim is another one. Then your GPU can be taxed pretty heavily, to the point to where you run out of VRAM, you run out of GPU processing power. So the video game takes all your GPU power and it has nothing left to live stream with.
Keep to the left. And then
Right.
take the exit on the left.
So that therein lies the rub. There's a problem. Let's jicky breaky this. Therein lies the problem. So I'm okay with, I'm still mentally a 60 FPS 1080p gamer, right? So I'm okay with, right now I got my frame rate capped at 60, even though I can do 144. I got my frame rate capped at 60, and I also have,
Use the left lane ahead.
the scaling set to 200. Coming over, boys. And I'm okay with it, right? Because I'm still there at 1080p, 60 FPS, even though I have an ultra wide monitor now, and I have a 3080 that can handle 144 hertz. Oh, that's some good coffee. Cruising on a Sunday afternoon. Actually, it's like almost Sunday night here now. Again, since it's nighttime, we'll just focus on the roads. Since again, PhotorealisticExperience mod doth not haveth night textures. This makes me very sad. Makes me, that's what gives JBX the leg up on this. Because JBX has some beautiful night skies. And I think overall, in American Truck Sim, the night skies are very boring. As you can see, it's pretty much just this. So hopefully that'll change. I'm hoping that the author updates it. If you're curious about the price, it is €10 for this mod, but it's only for ATS. If you want the ETS version, you got to pay an additional, I think, 20 bucks, 20 or 30 bucks, something like that. So if you got both games like I do, I'm eventually probably going to get the ETS version because I'm slowly getting back into ETS. Very, I should say slowly, because I actually absolutely love ATS. I live in America. I'm familiar with America. So this is my home. So I like American Truck Sim, but I started out on ETS too, on American and Euro Truck Simulator too. So you know, it has a warm place in my heart. But I'm probably gonna buy it for that too. Now JBX comes with both versions. JBX comes with ETS and ATS for $30, and this pretty much is ATS only for €10 and ETS 2. I keep saying, you know what? Let's not guess anymore. Let's not guess anymore. We're gonna go over to the website and we're gonna look it up right meow. Look it up right meow. So the site is facebook.com/DamianSVW. And again, I'm gonna put the link in the show description. Let's go to Euro Truck Simulator. Yes, it's €20. So it's €20 for the main mod and €5 for the PBR Road Material Pack for ETS. So if you want the entire thing, if you want the entire package, soup to nuts, it's going to cost you $50 for both games. So this is overall more expensive than JBX. I know that's kind of hard to say, right? It's like JBX has a reputation for being super expensive. But this is more expensive because JBX is $30 for both, and this is 25. I'm sorry, not 20. Wait, did I say 50? No, it's not 50. It's 45. It's 45. Wait, 20, 25. All right, math is hard. 30 is $40. Sheesh, it's $10 more. Gosh, I don't know why I keep thinking that this is what confused my brain. I was thinking American Truck Sim was $20, so I thought both were 25. That's why I went to $50. But it's actually $40. So it's $10 more. $10 more for PBR and photorealistic mod, aka ProjectNG. Now again, I want to reiterate that there is a free version of this mod, but what you're looking at is the paid version. The paid version is more improved over the free version.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Now I don't have... Jake, break this up. I don't know the differences exactly between the two. Between the free version and the paid version, but there is a difference because I've used both. This one's better. Hands down, this one's better. Not just with the PBR Roads Pack, but just with the sky textures. If I had to guess, it's using higher resolution textures for the for the sky stuff. If I had to guess, those were the things that are being used. So yeah, it's quite the package. And I've been taking some beautiful screenshots of this mod in action. Not necessarily just the roads, but like I've been taking a lot of screenshots of the roads, but the sky textures are amazing. Now, you'll probably see it in this video. If not,
Use the right lane ahead.
hopefully I can show you some other time, but there's a lot of light shafts. Use the right lane. Oh, I gotta get over. My bad. I am a good driver. The light shafts are crazy. Like, you'll see light shafts coming through trees, and it seems kind of exaggerated. When I was live streaming this on my Twitch stream, we were driving through a sunrise, and it was beautiful. I mean, we were all impressed as the sun rose through the trees and we saw light shafts, but they didn't stop. It was just like constant lens flare and light shaft. I was like, wait a minute, this seems a little bit over the top. And it didn't stop. It just kept going. I was like, okay, that's enough. It's enough of the light shafts there, buddy. So I think that that's an area that probably can use some improvement. I think. Perhaps, maybe. Perhaps. I'm just checking my frame rate on OBS there. We had some drops in the city parts. That's okay. We're only at 59 instead of 60 FPS.
Use the left lane ahead.
I'm used to getting frame drops when I come through these parts of the maps. Just don't want it to be too extreme. Oh, also, there's another cool thing that we found out through testing, and I'll put this in the show description too. Let's jailbreak a little bit. I found that I was getting a lot of micro stutters by default when I installed this mod. Micro stutters more so than usual, and what I mean by that is that the game would literally pause or freeze for like half a second. And if you've ever played video games, those are the worst kinds of problems, man. I don't mind frame drops, but when the game just like pauses and freezes and then starts back, it's really, really annoying. So, community member, one of my community members pointed me to an article on the JBX forums, and it talks about it was excessively salty. Told me about this. That's the guy's name. About some command line parameters you can put in Steam to pass some arguments to ATS that adjusts some values. I don't know if it's memory heap. I don't know if it's not JVM, but I'm so used to passing parameters for heap size on JVM. But I don't know if it's C# stuff. I don't know. But it helped. They're pretty much gone. All the micro stutters and or pauses are gone completely. And I actually get better improvement or better performance overall in the game as a result of those parameters. So I'm going to share those in the show description as well. If I forget, call me out on it, because I've been known to forget stuff like that. But yeah, that was one thing I found out of the box with this new ProjectNG, is that the game would just pause for like half a second often. Like it was happening like every 5 to 10 minutes. It was getting, and it was, you know, something is really bothering me when that jailbreak? Okay, there we go. You know, something is really bothering me when I talk about it on stream constantly. And like I was kind of mentioning it when I was on stream, but I got to talking about it constantly, and I was like, okay, this is a problem. We got to fix it. So applying those parameters definitely help. But I gotta say, I'm really enjoying the mod. I think it's a good mod, and I think you should check it out if you're into this game. And I always qualify anybody who pays for mods with this, because some people like to make fun of people who pay for mods, and they go, what are you, crazy? Anyway, if you put a lot of time into this game, and you really enjoy the immersion factor, the realism factor, you know, drop the $10. The $10 is definitely worth it. The $5 on top of it, I think, is worth it too, but you can get away with not having it due to mods like Realistic Roads. Realistic Roads does a very similar thing to the PBR Road Material Pack. It provides updated textures to the roads, but they're a little bit lesser quality textures. And they use two different techniques. The PBR Road Material Pack for ProjectNG, the roads are darker. That's the first thing I noticed, is that the textures are just overall darker. The asphalt's darker. The variation of colors is not as dramatic. Whereas Realistic Roads, you got really bright roads, super bright roads compared to this game. It's not necessarily a bad thing because I enjoy realistic roads. But if you want to save a little bit of money and you're not super impressed with the PBR Road Material Pack, just go ahead and use realistic roads. It works fine with this mod. Works perfect with this mod. You don't have to worry about it. I figured I'd just get both to support the author, number one, and to just get the combination of the intended experience. So if he wants these road material packs to be combined with the sky textures and stuff, then so be it. I will do it. And again, hopefully we can get some daytime here soon. Don't worry, I'm gonna throw some chapters. If anything, I'll throw some basic chapters in this video where it's just like day, night, unga bunga, you know, those types of chapters. Oh, there's a texture we haven't seen yet in this video. I noticed about 3 or 4 different types of major textures. There may be more. I haven't driven through every state though with this mod. I've only driven through about 4 states. Oregon, Montana, pretty sure I did Wyoming, and Idaho. I haven't done California yet, and I haven't done Washington. I did New Mexico. No, I didn't do New Mexico. We did New Mexico the day before I got this mod. So, no, there's about 4 or 5 states I haven't driven through yet. Oh, that is some good coffee. I love when I make a good cup of joe. And again, we're doing some World of Trucks contracts, so I am limited to 65 miles an hour. I cannot speed beyond that. And this is contributing towards cruising Montana because we are taking a load of Walmart goodies. A double trailer load of Walmart goodies from Oregon to Montana. And speaking of Montana, Montana's actually pretty good. I've been enjoying it. I'm not qualified to compare it to Wyoming, Idaho, Colorado because I literally just got those DLCs during this last sale. So I haven't had a chance to try those states. But compared to like New Mexico, Arizona, California, Oregon, and Washington, those are the states I had before that. I think it's really good. Really, really good. And it's got a unique, I won't say unique, but it's a cool variation of mountainous versus non-mountainous terrain. Yeah, so you see a transition, so I kind of like that about it. Some people like all mountains, some people like, there's some people out there that just like all flat. Not a lot, but I like a mixture. I like a variation of scenery. Yeah, I'm from Florida, so I'm used to trees, farm, city. Yeah, those are the 3 sceneries we see. Trees, farm, city. Yeah. Alright, looks like we're going to get a sunrise here soon, so we're going to kill our lights. Turn those off so we can get some of this night sky. Now you're going to see some of this stuff I've been telling you about. Now's where we go from non-boring to actually pretty cool. Let's put on cruise control here. And you can already see some of the light shafts over there where the sun's coming up. It's like crazy about the light shafts. There may be something I could tweak to make that a little bit less Kellogg's Raisin Bran, but we'll see. I think I turned off my lights a little bit premature. Ooh, had Jake brake.
Right exit ahead.
Just take it in. Just take it in. This is beautiful. Trust me. There we go. There's that Raisin Bran sunshine. And there's those light shafts, aka God rays, people like to call them. It's a beautiful mod, I gotta say, and that's one of the themes I have with my mod packs. And I'm gonna put a link to my mod pack, my mod spreadsheet. It has been changed. It has updated since the last time I posted that. We may have to do this rest station. Oh no, we got a bypass. Awesome. The mod list has been evolving. It definitely has been evolving. And I'll put a link to that. So that's been the theme of my mod pack. I want things to be realistic. I got realistic signs, realistic companies, realistic textures, realistic weather, realistic lights. I just want I want immersion to the max, right? Because ultimately, I think that's what makes a sim even better. Some out there may disagree with that assessment. Some may disagree with that assessment, but I think that's what makes a sim really stand out. Is when you have a hard time distinguishing it from reality. The simulation becomes more realistic. I think game companies that make simulations, I think that's in their mind too. They want to simulate as much realism as possible, right? There they are. So now you get a sense of the obnoxious sunshine, God rays, light shafts that I was talking about. Now you can see it. I'm kind of glad we're taking this. I think this is a similar route we took when we saw it before. Makes you want to put on some sunglasses, huh? I guess you could say that's kind of realistic. If we get in the truck, I guess that's kind of realistic. You know, you would put your your visor down and put on sunglasses or whatever, or you would have, you know, a sun visor installed for this purpose. But as you can see, the colors are getting crazy. It's just so bright now. And again, I think this needs to be toned down.
And then take the exit on the right.
This oh, this is
Right
me.
exit ahead.
This is where I think they need to tone it down. Like, this is one of the, I don't want to call it a negative, but I think it needs to be adjusted. That's just a little bit much for my taste.
Use the left lane ahead.
But overall, man, I'm loving this mod. I'm loving it. Really glad I got it. But I gotta say, though, he's gotta add night. Because I get sad when it turns night in this game. I literally get sad. He's got to add night sky. That's where JBX has the... JBX really has the advantage on this mod because of that. And that's those two. They're the primary competitors. JBX and ProjectNG. These are the competing mods. And I'm serious, man. Night is so boring in these simulations. Hey. There we go with the obnoxious rays again. Yeah, they'll give you a close-up of that. Oh yeah, there we go. Right there, the kisser. Come on, I can't be the only one who thinks this. I can't be the only one who thinks this. It's just way too much sunshine at sunrise. And I'm from Florida, so I'm from the Sunshine State. And I say that's too much. Well, it's a clear day now, and I'm hoping we get into some cloudy weather. You're gonna see some variations of clouds soon, I hope, because right now it's a very clear day with the weather. All right, let's go ahead and cruise control. Beautiful though, beautiful. Like I mentioned before, we do have a virtual trucking company, so if you guys are into using Trucksbook, we have a company on there. We just got started a few weeks ago, already in the top 200 companies. So we're logging some serious miles. We're all contributing towards the Cruise in Montana event. We support ATS and ETS. I have made I have made paint jobs for ATS, and I have some paint jobs for ETS. I have it for the Scania S, I think the DCF, I can't remember the names of the models, and a Volvo. I picked out 3 somewhat popular trucks in ETS to make some ATB trucking paint jobs for. I haven't yet gotten around to making the trailers for ETS2 yet, but we do have trailers. We do have trailers for ATS. Oh, that was close. I had to slam on brakes there. These guys, I am a truck. There we go. I am a truck. I have a clip. I'm gonna put it on a clip soon, where there was a lady who wouldn't let me over, so I looked out the window like this, and I was like, "I'm a truck!" I had to remind her that I'm a truck, and that she was gonna lose that battle. And we got a classic car here. We're not gonna sit behind this guy. Beautiful scenery, though. Tell you, man, ATS has come a long way. I remember when this game was like the laughing stock of trucking. People were making fun of it because California was subpar. You gonna let me over, buddy? Yeah, he's let me over. California was kind of subpar in a lot of standards, which has since been improved. But it has come a long way, man. The game is so much better now. I played it at launch too, so I kind of know the difference. I've yet to go through California again. I've been doing everything except California, because I just did a lot of driving in California. Tons of driving in California when the game first came out. So I'm kind of tired of it, honestly. But it's been improved, so we'll see. So what about that there, Texas? Huh? Huh? SCS put out a post about Texas agriculture, and it's me, like a lot of others who've been looking forward to Texas. We're kind of like, we look at that and it makes us upset because we want Texas, and Texas has been delayed so much. And it's like, here's some more teasers for that thing you've been waiting for that you can't have. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I'm good. It's good to know, and I'm happy to see that they are working on it and they're making progress. So there's the positive light. But since the anticipation levels are so high, you know, you get a little salty. A little bit salty. It's kind of like a passionate, good kind of salty. Not like I'm gonna kill everybody salty, but I love everybody salty. Make sense? No? That's what I thought. Check out these roads again. Some of these textures. This PBR Road Material Pack. Look good. I like to show this stuff in motion because, honestly, not a lot of you are just going to be stopping and looking at roads all day. This is how you're going to experience the game. By going 65 miles an hour. 70 miles an hour. So I like to showcase the roads kind of like this. I mean, we can zoom in on textures all we want, but this is how you're going to experience the game. Like, look at that sky. That's the kind of viewpoint I want to show you guys, because that is why you buy the mod. Now that the stupid sun's gone, not gone, but has calmed down,
Use the left lane ahead.
you can see some beautiful, beautiful cloud textures in the sky. Really, really takes on the name of PhotorealisticExperience. This is where you're spending your 10 euros. And by the way, I didn't mention that this is a one-time payment. It's not... You don't have to pay a subscription. It includes free updates. So if he updates it, like the people who bought it before got free updates. Idaho! Where's my horn? Hey, Idaho!
Use the left lane ahead.
So, as he updates, you get them for free. 10 euros is not a ton of money. Now, I come from Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I'm used to paying Navigraph about that much a month. Also, Volanta. And other subscription things. There's a lot of subscription things in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Just in the Flight Simulator world, there's a lot of subscription-based stuff, which you kind of have to keep tabs on because it'll just suck your wallet dry. And you don't want that. You definitely don't want that. Just making sure we're not dropping too many frames in OBS while not crashing the truck. So 10 euros not too much to ask for. But I'm gonna be putting some feedback. I'm not a Facebook user, so I'm not super fond of having to use Facebook. And while we're on that topic, let's talk about just the purchasing experience of this. It isn't that good. It's one of the negatives of this mod. The way it works is that you have to go to his Facebook page, and you click on the link, and it takes you to a Google Drive document, which has all these images and stuff on it. And they link to his PayPal. So you essentially have to send him a PayPal donation of that amount. All right, you send him the PayPal donation, then you have to send him a Facebook message with the PayPal transaction ID and what it's for. Once you do that, then he sends you a download key, and I gotta say, it is a very archaic experience. And in the world of instant gratification, if he's not up to answer those messages, you're gonna have to wait until he wakes up, or he gets home, or he gets to a computer. Order fulfillment is not instant. So I think that is not the most pleasant experience. Same with JBX. I mean, JBX's experience with... I haven't bought JBX, but I heard about it through other content creators and people in my community who have it. Same with JBX. The buying experience is not that good. So hopefully these mods can get, like, I don't know, a Shopify situation going, or I don't know, some kind of a storefront other than using Facebook and Google Drive and these weird forums. It's kind of hard to, I don't know. I guess they have to try to keep tabs on it so that piracy doesn't run rampant. Because, I mean, mods can just easily be just, like, passed around. I know John Ruda, his stuff, he has keys with his fulfillment. And John Ruda stuff isn't the most, you know, seamless either. It's definitely better than this, but a lot of his mods, they have, like, license keys associated with it. I think that prevents piracy as well. But the buying experience with ProjectNG, or I'm sorry, PhotorealisticExperience mod isn't good. It isn't good at all. I think that's something that can be improved. So the negatives may sound like a lot, But the positives include me saying things like, just look at that. Just look at that. That the positive line is just look at that. Just look at that. You know? You know, negatives we can get specific, but the positive we just oogle and google and ooh and ah all over the place. At these road textures and at these sky textures. So, but I think the author has done a great job, man. I think he deserves all the accolades that come with this mod, and I think it's reasonably priced. I do, because it transforms the game. No doubt about it. It transforms the game. This is a game transformation right now. People will not, if you live stream this game vanilla and then come back the next day and stream it like this, they're gonna think it's a sequel. They're gonna think it's a sequel to the game. They're not. It's not gonna seem like the same game. Hey, we got a bypass. Thank you. So definitely worth the money. No doubt about it. Alright. I've been running my mouth. I'm gonna shut up and drive a little bit. If I got something to say, I'll start saying it. So I guess I'll put on some music or something here as we travel over to Montana. All right, we are deep into Montana now, and we just came up on a Miles City exit, so I think we're getting somewhat close. And I think probably under like 80 miles now. Let me just take a quick look here. Okay, we're 24 miles. So it was a fun trip. I hope you all enjoyed the video. And yeah, these PBR road textures and the PhotorealisticExperience mod, these sky textures, again, just look at that. That's going to be my review. Just look at that. Just look at that. It's crazy, crazy. Some things to consider: the buying experience could be better. Night textures are missing. I really wish they had night textures. And some of the some of the sunlight textures and stuff like that, or sunlight rays and God rays, are way overdone in my opinion. I'm gonna be looking into ways to possibly adjust that. Maybe there's a way to do it. I don't know.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
The third exit, she says. All right. I always mess up roundabouts with these
Use the left lane ahead.
double trailers.
Use the right lane ahead.
All right. Let's see if we got it right.
Exit ahead.
All right. I didn't hear any bumps and bruises back there, so I think we did
At
okay.
the roundabout, take the first exit.
All right. Let's see if we can do this one right.
Use the right lane ahead. Use the exit ahead.
I think we got it. Miles City. Welcome to Miles City. Here we go. Got a McDonald's. Y'all want some nuggets?
Continue straight.
We can pick up some nuggets if y'all want some. Bank Regional. Alright, let's turn off the jicky breaky.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
My jakey breaky heart. So I'm gonna look and see if there's some conflicting or some other mod that's making the sun do that, or if it's just the way this mod works. I'm hoping I can find the problem. It doesn't seem right.
Turn left.
It really doesn't seem natural or right. So I think it may be something with my
Turn
setup.
left.
But even with that, I'm gonna continue to use this. Really enjoying it. Hope they add night. Really hope they add night, because nights are boring currently
You have arrived
for
at
me.
your destination.
And I stopped prematurely. Alright, we're gonna do play it safe on this guy. Straight ahead. They won't even let me do a hard one because I don't think there's room for it. Let's go ahead and park this bad boy. Let's go ahead and park it. There we go. T. Outstanding. Outstanding. So thank you so much for joining me on this trip from Oregon to Montana. And this is the ProjectNG PhotorealisticExperience mod version 1.06. I hope I'm getting the version number right. I didn't even look. I think it's right though. 1.06. Available for €10 for American Truck Simulator and the PBR Road Material Pack, which is also available for €5, which is a beta version. I didn't mention that. It's classified as a beta version for €5. If you want to get it for Euro Truck Simulator 2 as well, it is $20 for the main mod and also $5 for the PBR Road Material Pack. $40 total if you want both games. And again, that's a little bit more than JBX. JBX is $30 for both. So something to consider when you make your decision. This is Buona from Buona.tv. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you some more trucking videos. Like I said, look for more to come. I haven't stopped. I haven't stopped at all. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day. I'm out. Bye-bye.